was pretty disappointed that was getting to. But hats off to the Chiefs. They kept on plugging away. It just shows you, they got within a try of the game. So, but I felt like the guys that started the game got a heck of a job done today. They played some good footy. I wasn't happy with my finishes tonight. So, yeah.
You said you were looking for a better defensive display from your team this week. Saw that in the first half when you were up a man or two. What went wrong in the second, Brad?
I got that. We kept that early in the second half, but as I just said, I wasn't happy with the finishes. So their job is to come on and add, and just body language where they're at wasn't. You take the foot off the throat. A few selfish plays there when the try line wide open. Not the part tipping on, 2-on-1, and different things. But that's footy, and we'll move on.
What positives can you take out of tonight? Obviously, first win for Australian team against New Zealand opposition in the Trans-Tasman Comp, but for your side as well.
You've got that side of it, mate. We're, as Queenslanders, I don't know if Liam wants to talk about it as well, but the last couple of weeks haven't represented us, and the journey these guys have been on, and obviously that first week was pretty solid getting over to Dunedin, but there was still opportunities there. And then obviously the Crusaders game, really hurt in front of our supporters, and so we're pretty determined to have a performance here tonight. And, haven't been up in Townsville for 14 odd years, and we love Brisbane, but we represent Queensland, which is the state, all the way up to the top, right down. So we're really pleased to be here. There's been really good interaction with people up here, the rugby community who are I'm fortunate to be at a club rugby on Friday night club rugby for all the youngsters up here, and there's a real strong rugby community in Townsville. And so we wanted to obviously got the Australian teams, but for us as Queenslanders, we wanted to represent the state how we've believe it should be represented, and probably that's why I'm a little bit disappointed with how we ended.
Just when they were down to, I think, 13 there at one stage, you got a lot of your points there. How important was it to capitalise in that period, and is what ended up winning you the game?
Yeah, I think it was when the 10 got red carded. I think the other guy was coming on with about 3 or 4 minutes, so it wasn't too long. But the guys played some good rugby, and they put pressure on. We're physical and we're direct. It was some good kicking battles and whatever. So obviously, for the Chiefs, being down a man hurts, and for that period, it's 3-4 minutes, being, but that's just the game. That's what the game is, and you get your calls. Trust me, we've had our calls too. So, like you said, the job is to put the foot on the throat and make the most of it, and I thought they did that and continued onwards. There's some good stuff.
Liam, set piece looked good tonight, scrum and line out as well. What did you make of it tonight, and was that a focus coming up against the Chiefs?
Yeah, it was effective. We just wanted to build a platform, and that's the best way to do it. We got a lot of lineouts. Our analysts and stuff expected that we were going to get probably more lineouts than most weeks, and our set piece really did a job there to lay a platform, get simple ball. It wasn't anything too crazy. It was just playing a bit smarter this week. We took our lessons from the last 2 weeks and tried to apply them, and so we got a good start. But that's why we found it disappointing to not capitalise and make a statement win. We're happy to get away with that, but we would have liked to make a big statement with that performance, and we let it slip.
Did you notice as well as Brad the finishes as well, and like the lapses that Brad mentioned?
Yeah, we just seemed to lack a bit of connection towards the end. Little things on defence, working inside of each other, getting those dominant hits. Our set piece held strong, and our game managers managed to put us out of reach. And the Chiefs just kept fighting. We held our nerve a bit at the end there with a scrum with a pretty fresh bench on, pretty raw guys that came on and did a job there. But we would have liked to have seen a bit better.
2 more games against New Zealand opposition. What's the steps moving forward to see out a full 80 minutes against them?
Yeah, I guess that fast start is something we've been chasing all year, so we finally got that a bit better tonight. Obviously, as you said, we capitalised on their ill discipline and made the most of that. So we got a 6-day turnaround. We're back at home at Suncorp, and it was great to get up here and feel the support from the rest of Queensland, which was big for us. But we got to put the right foot forward now, make the most of our recovery. Take those lessons that we're going to learn again and hopefully try and apply that fast start, keep the foot on the throat.
How does Queensland Country rank compared to Lang Park?
It's nice here. It's good. It's the crowd was really hospitable to us. There was people coming up on the street wishing us good luck. It's a beautiful place up here, and it was awesome to work with the Cowboys last night and get a bit of a double-header sort of system going, and there was a lot of hype around it. And it goes back to that care and those roots we've been trying to build over the last few years. And as we expected, Queensland showed up for us, and we got the win for them, but we wanted to put in a better performance for them too.
Do you want to do it again?
Of course, yeah. We really do enjoy it up here, and trying to build quite a good rugby base in Townsville. So not being up here in 14 years, it's pretty awesome to come here. And
can't happen in the future where it's 14 years.
Exactly.
It's every couple of years or I don't know, but it needs. Yeah, we love our state. We've shown that through our residents. Sorry, I talked over you, but and we've loved being here, and so let's hopefully see more of it. Sorry.
No, let's do it again.
Brad, just got to get your opinion. There's talks of an Origin game being played here. What do you think of an Origin game being played here?
Yeah. Well, obviously, I heard you say Land Park. Suncorp. It's good to hear that name, Land Park. But it's the home of when we play Origin in Queensland. But if there's scenarios, that make it where you come up here, I think far out. Imagine the city would be rocking, wouldn't it? They just love their footy up here, and they love their league, and there's a strong community that love their rugby as well. It's good, both sides.
Brad, a young guy like Isaac getting a chance to start, he seemed to really relish that
I
opportunity.
thought he was outstanding tonight, mate. Yeah. Is that what you're asking? Sorry,
Yeah.
I cut it.
No, that's
Can't
exactly
remember
what I'm
everyone
asking.
here.
What did you think of him?
Yeah, I thought he was strong, mate. And he's a guy who's been around the scene. He's played with Hunter at West, BBC boy. He's been around. He had a little bit of time down in Canberra. He's come back, and I think he was in the NRC 2 years ago or whatever, but he did the pre-season, got an injury, which was really frustrating for him. Really liked the look of him, and he's a good man. And then he's chipped away throughout the AU series and got on the bench, I think, maybe once or twice there, and he got his opportunity tonight, and he's just thrived, didn't he? And he's a guy. He's a very good goal kicker as well. You haven't seen that side of him yet, but him and Hunter, they got a good connection. So it's gonna puts a bit of pressure around the selections, and that's what you want. You want that as a coach. You want them to be all hard decisions.